But thank you for having us here. I wanted to have Anna Means, who's our program manager for Growing Grounds Enterprises, come up with me. She's really the boots on the ground, so I want to make sure that we recognize the worship that she does for our community. So, for those of you, can I just ask by show of hands, who knows what Growing Grounds is or has been to a Growing Grounds? Okay, so that's what we really like to see, because you're such an important part of Growing Grounds and its success, not just in our business enterprise, but in being able to work to create opportunities for those most vulnerable in our community. So Growing Grounds is a social enterprise, which is great because I came out of business for the first 10 years of my career, and I don't have to worry about making a profit. So that's kind of nice. You have to worry about making more money to provide better services, to hire more program participants who are struggling with mental health in our community. And so really that's a mission that when I joined the Transition Mental Health really became sort of a calling. And so some of the things that we do in the county, it's such a great combination of identifying and working closely with our community partners, those that are struggling with mental health and that maybe want to get back into a work environment, and providing an opportunity for them to be able to work in a safe, therapeutic environment where there's no stress. Because we know that work has a lot of stress, right? And how much of our worst, I guess if you look in your personal history, challenging experiences come from work, right? Challenging boss, stress with meeting budget goals, interpersonal stresses. So there's a lot of people in our community that fell through the cracks and they couldn't get the support because of various things like work, relationships, whatever the cause. They shrunk in and they didn't get the support that they needed. And so what our business enterprises do are create job opportunities for them to be able to come in a safe environment where they're treated like there's not a pressure to meet any specific goals other than just being able to incrementally process the paperwork, talk to clients, be able to share their stories and experience in a safe environment. And what happens after a few months of working with us is they come out of sort of a shell where they start to really blossom and anesthesia every day, where a program participant will come in and work at the downtown store, for instance. And if you haven't been there, please go in there and support us. It's right across from the mission on Shore. But they'll come in sort of in a shell because they've been home dealing with such challenging stress, whatever challenge has been mental health wise. And they start to come back to join the community and be productive human beings. And by the way, they get a paycheck when they go home. So it's also supporting their family, whoever's helping to support them. And so, Growing Grounds is really truly an amazing part of this program, and such a big constellation of services that we provide. The other piece to that is we have a supported employment program, which works hand in hand with the county and the Department of Rehabilitation. And what they do is they, where the social enterprise helps participants reintegrate back into the community, supported employment does the back end work of saying, hey, let's help you with your resume. Let's sit down and do a mock interview to get you back into competitive employment so that you can work your way back into sustainability so that you're self-sufficient, which is what our goal is overall in this community. And they're very successful. On average, like in a given year, 30 to 60 employees go from a supported working environment out in the community working with employers like you. And so I think there's two kind of call to actions that I wanted to share here with you because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. Our supported employment program really benefits by partnering with more small business owners. And so we need people supporting our program by providing opportunities for our mental health participants. And that means that if you have a backroom job, sweeping in a warehouse, anything like that, we'd really like you to consider calling us and taking on some of our program participants. There's a lot of subsidized, you can get 100 hours of subsidized employment, where you get to test them out, see if they work, and if they don't, we're behind the scenes supporting them. So thank you everyone for allowing us to be here, and we really appreciate your support.